Good morning to all. My name is Zaiba, Assistant Professor from Nagarjuna College of Engineering, Bangalore. Today's topic I am going to present is on subject Microprocessor and Controller on Module 1 Introduction to Block Diagram of Microprocessor. So today's topic is on microprocessor and microcontroller. So here we have to take the input device. Why? Because input is always important to give it to the microprocessor chip. So always we require here the input device. So what are the different input device we'll be seeing here is keyboard, mouse, etc. Similarly, whatever to the microprocessor. So the inputs when I'm passing here. So this is the main microprocessor chip I have to take. So once the inputs is coming here, this is the microprocessor chip. So what are the different microprocessor chips we have seen is there are 8086 microprocessor, 8085, 8080. These are the different versions of microprocessor. So this main block diagram is nothing but it is called as microprocessor. So what is microprocessor is nothing but it is similar to a CPU. So CPU means what? Central processing unit. So what it is going to do? It is going to take the inputs, calculate and give the output. So similar to that is a microprocessor chip. So once it takes the inputs from the input device, next is the calculation part. So in the calculation part, we have different blocks that is for calculating the inputs. So first section is ALU. ALU is nothing but arithmetic logic unit. Second unit is registers and third unit is control unit. So arithmetic logic unit is going to perform operations such as addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. And second unit is registers. Why we require registers here is because once we take the input, say for example A is equal to 10 or B is equal to 20. We have to store the data somewhere. So where we have to store the data is, it is in registers. So registers we are going to temporarily store the data. Next, third is nothing but control unit. So why we require control unit is nothing but it takes care of timing and control signals. So whatever the timing operation is there and the control signals that will be generated, it will be taken care in the control unit. Okay. Next, once everything it's been calculated here, next it has to interface with the memory, because memory is the session where it has to store the data permanently. So what are the different memories we have seen is RAM memory, ROM memory. These are the main memory where it is going to store your data. So RAM means random access memory and ROM is read only memory. Okay, so RAM is going to store the data temporarily and ROM is going to store the data permanently. So once the input is coming, it has calculated in this unit. Next, it has transferred to memory section. So once it has stored, why this arrow is bidirectional? Here the arrows are unidirectional, which means input is going here and from here the data has been flowing. But to the memory, why the arrow is bidirectional? Because whatever the data we are sending here for storing it here, it has to resend it back to give it to the output device. So the arrow is bidirectional. So whatever once the data is stored here, it has to give to the output device. So what are the different output device we have is printer, the output screen itself where it is going to display the output. Thank you everyone.